for long 48 years. Portugal was under fascist dictatorship under 48 years. Many people lost their lives, many people were brutalized, many people were tortured, many people had to flee the country, many people lost their jobs. Because anybody who fought different from the regime was persecuted. Many people lost jobs in universities, many people lost jobs in the public sector. Many people were persecuted, many people lost their lives, many people lost their livelihood. So it was for long, and we call it in Portugal the long fascist night. The long fascist night. And this is why when we, in 76, there was a new constitution, the 76 constitution, which was done in our National Assembly. Also a law was issued prohibiting, with the prohibition, total prohibition of any fascist organization. And let me just please read. I don't want to take much of your time, but please let me read what. So what does it mean in the article of the law, Article 3? What means a fascist organization? Any organization that defends and puts forward values, principles against institutions, and proposing the methods, institutions, characteristics of the fascist regime, which history records, mainly warfare, violence as a form of political struggle, colonialism, racism, and the corporativism or exaltation of personalities. So this is in 76 years. Total prohibition of fascism. When we say association, we mean also political parties, because a political party is an association, by definition. And let me tell you what happens. The law is clear. What happens to who belongs to a fascist organization? A fascist organization, anyone who belongs to a fascist organization is punished with a prison between 2 and 8 years. And this law is the law still in Portugal. And even the people who have participated, not being members directly in this association or political party, are punished with a prison sentence of until 2 years. So we have this law, in which now before it was it is the competence of the Constitutional Court in Portugal to recognize or not a party, and mostly fascist or racist parties or associations. So any party who has this ideology must go through the Constitutional Court to be recognized. So there was a ruling by the Constitutional Court in 2017 that they deny a party with ideology, fascist ideology, and the party was not accepted as a party. So we have a ruling from case law. Just an issue, very briefly, because in the last conference, in the last round table, I said about something about the case law, and it was mistranslated. There was a loss in translation, because case law does not mean legislation. Case law are cases decided by the court. And this was just to clear regarding the last round table. And I finished. I don't want to take more of your time.